Matt O'Reilly has just completed the best season of his career. Matt O'Reilly has just completed a league and cup winning double, but he will not be completing his journey to Euro 2024 as he has been snubbed by the Denmark boss and will not make the Denmark Euro squad. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. Disappointing news today for Matt O'Reilly. But more disappointing, I believe, for Celtic, because I cannot see Matt O'Reilly now staying at Celtic. He now knows that if he wants to move forward, if he wants to be involved with the national team, if he wants to go to these big European competitions, World Cup competitions, can he do that at Celtic? I don't think so, because if you look at Matt O'Reilly, there's not much more he could do. Since making the move to Celtic, he's been a standout player. He's been one of the best players for Celtic. He's been promising, but last season, he took it to a next level. He was easily the best player in the squad. He's one of the standout players in the league, definitely in the top. I think he was nominated for multiple of the awards as well. He's definitely in the top four. You can argue maybe Shankland, and some people are saying Butland or whatnot, but for me, Matt O'Reilly was right up there. Definitely could have been given the award. He can't do much more. He's won trophy after trophy after trophy at Celtic. I believe I think he joined after Celtic already won the League Cup, so I think out of 8 possible trophies, if my maths is correct, he's won 6, which is really good. So you can't really complain about that. At his time at Celtic, he's won 6 out of 8 trophies. He's been a great player. Last season, he was adding goals, adding assists. Definitely had the best season of his career. Definitely was the best player at Celtic. Arguably the best player in the league. And it's still not enough to get him to the Euros. And he's probably going to be thinking he can't do much more than what he's doing now. I mean, could he get better as a player? Possibly. He probably will. He's still young. But I'm thinking in terms of having impressive seasons, in terms of numbers and statistics and figures. I mean, he can't really do much more than what he done last season with his goals, with his assists, and then you factor in the fact that he has won trophy after trophy after trophy. Could he potentially do better in Europe with Celtic? I mean, yes, but that feels like the only other way he has now of earning his way into the Denmark squad for these big competitions if he stays at Celtic. And I think this could be a deciding factor. A lot of people believe that Matt O'Reilly is probably going to move on this season anyway, but you wonder if this is the final nail in the coffin. Is this the decision that has pretty much sealed his fate and that he has been left at the national squad? And any national player, you want to play for your country. That's what you want to do. You want to go to the World Cup. You want to go to the Euros. And I just don't know if that is going to be possible for Matt O'Reilly. I remember the Denmark boss, I believe his name is Kasper Hjulmand. He came out a couple of weeks ago and he wasn't very kind to Scottish football. He's very critical when he was describing the standard of the game in Scotland, and now you can see that he probably does stand by those words with the fact that he's left out Matt O'Reilly, who has had such a good season. So it's going to be interesting to see what Matt O'Reilly does now. Celtic, I believe, do want about 25 million for him, at least. That's what they got for Kieran Tierney. I see no reason why they can't get around that figure for Matt O'Reilly. I don't think he's as good as Kieran Tierney. I don't think he's quite at the level of a Kieran Tierney. However, he is further forward, and you just tend to get more money for attacking players. So I think 25 million would be a good amount. I think if Celtic were offered 25 million, they should probably take it. I just can't really see Matt O'Reilly going for much more than that. To get more than 25 million, you would probably need to be a striker that's at the same age and is probably playing just as good, if not even better, and you'd need to be banging in a shitload of goals. So I think Matt O'Reilly will leave in the summer now. I think he will want to try and squeeze his way into future Denmark teams, and it just doesn't look like he's going to be able to do that at Celtic, which is unfortunate because, like I said, he couldn't do much more. I think he's been great this season, and it's not his fault. It's not Celtic's fault. I guess you could argue it's the manager of Denmark's fault, but if he doesn't rate Scottish football, if he doesn't rate the competition, we can say O'Reilly's been great But if he doesn't rate Scottish football, then he might not think what O'Reilly has done is that impressive. He might be going, well, yeah, O'Reilly's done really well, but he's done it in a poor league. Would he have done it in a better league? And he might think the answer to that is no. He might think that he's picked players from better leagues that are more proven and that have proved themselves in a higher quality than Matt O'Reilly has. So, yeah, it sucks for O'Reilly. And I think it sucks for Celtic, and I do believe now that Matt O'Reilly will leave, and I think this will be a big factor. I can't believe he's been left out the squad, and if he can't get picked for this squad with the season he's had, I doubt he can get picked for any more squads, but I doubt he will be at Celtic in 2 years' time, to be honest, when the World Cup comes along. But if I had to put money on it, I'm pretty damn confident that Matt O'Reilly will leave. I thought he was going to leave anyway, but I think this will be another big factor in his decision, and I just can't see him staying. So, yeah, I'll put up for a poll, guys, in the comments. Let me know what you think. Big loss here, and I think it's sad for Matt O'Reilly. I do think he deserves to be in there. Obviously, I don't know every player in the Denmark team. I haven't seen them play, but I just look at what Matt O'Reilly's done, and I think he does deserve a place in that squad, but he's not got it, so sucks for him. We'll see what happens. Will this force him out of Celtic? I do believe it will. Anyway, guys, I'll put a poll up in the community section, and you guys can let me know what you think. But yeah, for me, this is Matt O'Reilly done. I think he will probably move to a Premiership squad, or who knows, maybe he'll go into Europe. I mean, maybe even Italy. We've seen players leave from the Scottish Premiership to go to Serie A. They've been impressive there. But Matt O'Reilly, the links do seem to be coming from English Premiership clubs, and I think that's probably where he will go. But we'll see. We'll see. What I do think, though, is that he will not be a Celtic player come the end of the transfer window this summer. That's it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.